All right. Hello, everybody. Zaxter99 back with another first play on launch day, a first impressions review, if you would, of yet another survival game brought to us on Steam, launching today, April 27th, 2023. Junk Survivor, imagine the name there, is a zombie post-apocalypse game where you loot, craft, build, and farm in a struggle to survive. A vast map to explore and robust skill set required. How long before you die? It's a single-player game, guys, and it is in early access. He says it's going to take him the better part of a year, and he is going to increase the price as he develops it further. Comes in at a whopping $17 price tag with 10% off its first week. And guys, this developer, NeoJack Entertainment, etc., are incorporated. It is their first title on Steam, supposedly. Now, if we look at this video, guys, I don't know if you guys are feeling any kind of deja vu vibes, but we've seen this exact same UI and crafting system many times before. I've seen this same survival asset many, many times before. And guys, this game here brings back old memories of another game on Steam. And let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about that I reviewed more than 2 years ago, back in 2021. I played a game called Iron Survival, which made a M.I.S.S game, and 30 or 2,800 views. And if we look here, we see a very similar type of graphics, a survival game. And when we look here, I was given buyer beware, that the guy was basically selling a demo. So here, look at the settings, look at the font, look at everything here, guys, as we go through this video. Let me go ahead and go back to some of the other settings and stuff. Let's take a look. Yep, right there. So, okay, so we're seeing some of the kind of graphic settings, input settings, that kind of thing. The volume settings. Did I do any kind of I did not do any kind of graphic settings, it looks like, in this review here. But I showed that this game was using this particular survival kit. Like, you to go into the settings and the inventory and everything like that. This is the Easy Survival RPG available on the Unreal Marketplace, guys. And we can see here that you have the same 6 icons down at the bottom, same exact font. We see the graphics and the assets are different in this particular kit, but yeah, we see the crafting system there. But what we see here, guys, is this developer has went in and bought the, looks like the Polygon asset kit on the Unreal Marketplace as well. And he has incorporated the Unreal Easy RPG and mixed that together and cobbled that together with the Polygon Apocalypse assets and created this game. At this point, guys, I don't even know if NeoJack Entertainment is just another developer name for the guy from Iron Survival. It wouldn't surprise me if it is. Or if it's just another asset coupling developer. You pick one. Either way, it doesn't look like it really matters. You're going to already know after before you even click to watch this video, if this is yet another M.I.S.S video. I suspect it will be, but you already know from the thumbnail. But we're going to go ahead and check out quote junk, unquote junk Survivor by NeoJack Entertainment, a $17 title in early access. Will be giving this game its first review, as there are no reviews right now. We'll be giving its first review right here on Steam, and we'll do that right after this. Zaxter99. All right, welcome back, everybody. So when we launch the game, this is exactly what we see. We see some patch notes here on launch day. Don't even care to read them because we know what we have here. If we go into our graphic setting, guys, we have what looks like a very similar setting system to the Easy RPG kit. The only thing I can kind of notice is the font's either changed or maybe he turned the bold on, like the same font but bold, because these look really thick. We're going to turn post-processing down to low because that includes, on the Unreal games, the use default settings. Post-processing includes your motion blur. So if you don't like motion blur, turn your post-processing down. I've covered this before. Also going to turn shadows down to low to hopefully get a decent frame rate. Let's go ahead and apply that. And look at the audio sliders. We have music. Maybe turn the music down a little bit. Sure, we'll apply that. And input settings, WSG. A lot of this is going to be pretty common sense, I think. We only have single player. This is not a multiplayer game. And I have seen this exact same asset so many times, it's not even funny. Yeah, the same guy. I think he's like, I don't know, he's probably really cheap or a free fucking asset on the Unreal Store. I don't even know. We're going to name him Max. We're just going to call him Max Junk. Since this game is called Junk Survivor. And we'll put both of our points into... hello? How do you use your available points? There is nothing here. Go back to the menu here. Single player. Yeah, there's no way to use my available points. We're gonna go. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna put that there. We're gonna start a game. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, guys. So when we load into the game, what we notice here is what looks exactly like polygon assets. And if the world looks like it's wobbling, that's because the developer has turned the wind physics on all the trees and this fucking grass way too high. Ask any asset cobbler ever. Yeah, the more you do something, the better it is. So let's turn everything up to maximum movement from the wind, and we have grass that looks like it's a fucking ocean. Yeah, it doesn't even look like natural grass. It looks like a wave of ocean grass. And it looks absolutely terrible. Trees moving like the wind's blowing 100 miles an hour. We're in a fucking tornado or something. Because again, more is better. If a little will do a little good, a lot will do a lot of good. Again, ask any asset flipper ever. And that's probably what they'll tell you. Right, so we got another empty bottle. We got an empty can. We got some canned meat. I'm going to take that all. And, yeah, I've seen this exact same UI system so many times in so many games, and I think most of it is coming from the Easy RPG kit, like I say. And we don't have a weapon at all, it doesn't look like. We have a zombie over there. More cans. Can I get any wood or anything? I am getting wood by punching a tree. So much like Minecraft. You have to keep spamming your left mouse button. You can't just hold it down. Because that would be too easy to just hold down your mouse button and continue to hit the tree. Well, let's go ahead and see if we can craft a stone hatchet or some kind of a weapon. Stone hatchet, pickaxe, a mallet, a building plan, 30 fiber. Alright. We need 15 wood and 5 cloth. We have 22 wood and we don't have any cloth. So we need to create some cloth, 5 fiber. So we need to create 5 of these. Cloth. Make 5 of these. I mean, it's pretty easy to make a game when you're just cobbling together assets together. I'm just saying. Let's go ahead and make that stone hatchet now. So we can hack trees better, hopefully. And maybe use it as a weapon. Yeah, look at the trees just going nuts back here in the background. Alright. That's great. The fighting system is absolutely terrible. As you would expect from an asset cobbled pile of crap. So, yeah, I took a lot of damage from that, but it looks like I'm not recovering health over time. We can loot him, and he has, well, of course, he has money and he has stones. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, this is definitely Polygon assets, and then he's just combined, mashed together a whole bunch of Polygon assets into the Easy RPG kit, guys. We have a game that's cost $17. So this game, guys, costs more than Subsistence, which is $13.99. Costs more than Ram Survival, which is a great multiplayer survival game made by a solo developer. And Subsistence is also made by a solo developer. But Subsistence doesn't rely on just mashing together a bunch of assets. He's actually made a really good game. This, guys, is absolute lazy trash. Just cobbling together fucking Unreal Marketplace assets and making a game that looks and feels and plays like about 200 other games on Steam already. Alright guys, so what we have here is we go into the town here is a whole bunch of zombies. Everything looks very familiar because it is familiar. There's well over 200 zombie survival games on Steam already made up of these exact same Polygon assets. That's why everything looks so damn familiar. And then this asset guy is familiar. He's used in many games already as well. And then the whole inventory crafting system is just simply the RPG, Easy RPG asset kit on the Unreal Marketplace. And that's what we have here, guys. Is nothing but a bunch of mashed together assets and an asking price that is way too high. Where the developer is trying to recoup the cost of the assets that he purchased, if he even purchased them at all. So that's assuming he didn't just torrent these asset packs off the internet somewhere, which is probably what happened. Because yeah, I wouldn't even be surprised if this is the same developer as the guy that 2 years ago made the Iron Survival asset trash as well, and then he just made up a new game. Would not surprise me at all. But there are so many asset cobbling supposed developers, and then we have more invisible walls. We love invisible walls. We know what I think of that. I'm sure you guys love invisible walls as well, and that's what we got in this pile of shit. So guys, this game does deserve, I'm not going to waste any more of your time. It is exactly what I thought it was going in. It's just more mashed together assets from the Unreal Marketplace. Granted, they are nice assets, but the asset cobbler developer here does not know how to make a good game. He simply, goes and grabs or torrents the best looking assets he can find and cobbles them all into one big, incohesive, terrible, non-functioning mess and tries to ask nearly $20 US for it. And hey guys, the price is only going to go up as it goes through early access, and so you better go out and grab it now or it'll cost even more later. Like I said guys, if you guys are looking for a great solo indie developer made survival game, definitely check out Subsistence. Which doesn't have any zombies or anything like that, but the challenge is very difficult as you're facing on bears, wolves, and so much more. And it's a well-made survival game. And then if you're looking for more of the zombies and stuff like that, definitely check out Ram Survival, also made by an Australian indie dev. It does make a lot of use of a lot of assets, but at least the developer has done a bunch more work himself to make a good game. He didn't just cobble together a main Easy RPG kit and a whole bunch of Polygon asset kits into one big fucking mess. And you can look at the update history for either of those two games, guys. Both games cost less, and the update history alone will show you how hard those solo developers are working on their particular games. And my high recommends over this fucking lazy shit here. So, like I said, guys, it is exactly what I thought it was: a mash together of the Easy RPG kit on the Unreal Marketplace and the Polygon assets on the Unreal Marketplace. And that's exactly why this game looks like literally hundreds of other trash cobbled together games on Steam right now. This game gets a 0 for almost 0 effort, even though it does look good in the screenshots and videos, guys. Pass on this one and put your money to better use, or give your money to somebody who at least put some effort into their Steam game. Take care, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. This has been Zach, Sir 99.